Welcome, Patties and Buns, to the Triple Decker Podcast, where we have Aiden, me, myself as Josh, and Evan. You can cut that part. I don't really
Myself as Josh.
Myself as Josh.
Myself, which is Josh.
You keeping that? I'm keeping that? Fuck you. I felt like I had to say something else. It felt wrong. You just like,
You could
stop
say
there.
Aiden, Evan, and I.
I was going
but
to,
then
but
they don't know
then,
who he is. You know?
that's why I realized, like, I was going to say
Yeah.
me, and I was like, I don't know me.
Myself.
Myself, Josh.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Joshua.
yeah, Aiden, Evan, and me, and then I was thinking,
Yeah,
I don't know who's who.
I get you.
you can't just, like, say, Aiden, Evan, and Josh, like, who the fuck is this guy?
Narrator.
Narrator, don't worry about it.
You'll only be here for the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be gone. Don't worry about it.
We need like somebody to do the intro, just like play like a voice actor or something like that. And just write out line. Do it on Fiverr.
No, I feel like eventually we'll have, like, announcements that I'll say at the beginning or some shit.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna say it every time. Evan's gonna close every time.
No, there's gonna be, like, announcements that I'll say at the beginning, like an ad.
Yeah.
too,
We could
instead of
definitely
just
do
saying,
like an intro and an outro, in which like you just do.
No, we're getting DMCA.
More than 5 seconds. More than 5 seconds. They can't tell what you're saying. Oh my god.
He's
He's our guard dog. Would you shut up? Juice is crazy.
Juice is great. I fucking love juice.
What's your favorite juice? Go.
orange juice.
Woman.
Easy.
Oh my god. This is why we keep you in the outer circle.
Touching the fucking disc.
Sorry.
What? I can't have watermelon juice?
Dude, don't ever say something like that again. I will kick you out.
Watermelon juice?
I don't want to hear that shit again.
Like sweetened?
I don't want to hear that shit again. That sounds horrible. That sounds
Watermelon juice?
ungodly. I don't want to hear that again.
It's not just fucking like watermelon
I-
juice that you drink. It's like
I
it's been processed into an actual juice with
I
like
would
sugar and
rather
other
Like a
things.
smoothie.
Yeah.
I would rather hear you drinking carrot juice
Gross.
over
Ew.
watermelon juice.
Fucking gross.
Kale juice.
Kale
I'd
juice.
rather hear you drink that.
Watermelon juice is... You've never just like...
I don't even like
taken a watermelon just been like...
Shit's
I
gross.
have. That shit's good.
I know, right? You're crazy. How do you not like
That's
watermelon?
nuts, bro.
Watermelon's like one of the top vegetables.
I can't tell if that was a mistake.
It's just like,
I
was
can't.
that serious?
I can't
Or
tell if he fucked up or if
did you mean
or
to
if
say
that's what he meant to
that?
say. Yeah.
Everybody knows it's a vegetable with seeds.
Oh, speaking of vegetable with seeds, you were talking in the car earlier.
Yeah, he was. He was talking in the car earlier.
You were talking in the car
As one
about,
does.
about your fear of why you fear death.
Dude, that was the
That
worst
shit.
segue.
That was.
That was
horrible.
the worst segue
calling you
ever,
a vegetable
bro.
with seeds. Like you're.
Bro, that was
Didn't know.
actually
So, like,
the worst segue I've ever
Imagine you being in the hospital and you're just like full veggie. Like, what's
Yeah,
the biggest
full
fear at
vegging,
that
right?
point?
He's already like just killed me
You heard
off,
the
but he's
song
not.
that's
He's
that?
like,
It's like about this guy who full on has no arms, no legs, and he can't see, and he's mute, and he's like stuck in a hospital, and he's like in the hospital bed in like kind of like a coma, but he can't like say anything.
Is it like
So,
the
okay.
like
Why'd you
help
say-
me, I'm screaming or something like shit?
So, yeah, something like that.
Or yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's how the whole song is, and he's like I just want to die, and it's like.
Is it like a song that like that was on the radio or is
Yeah,
it
it's like
just
an actual song.
Is it like a rock song?
Yeah.
Dude, no. Okay, I shit you not. My mother played that whenever we were going back to Houston a few years back. She played that, and of course she likes rock, and so she was jamming out to it, and she was showing me the music video. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, this is terrifying to watch.
Yeah.
Like I was sitting there, I was like, this is fear. This is straight terrifying.
yeah, that sounds like a fucking
And
awful
yeah,
existence.
I've been trying to find the song or look for the video, but not really because I don't want to see it again. But I just want to show it a few times. But I'd like, it's a terrifying video to watch.
Yeah.
And like, then you listen to the lyrics and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't like get like struck with fear from a lot of like shows or like movies, music, and all that. But that was definitely one of the things that I sat there like, I'm contemplating life after that.
Yeah.
And like for the following hour after that song, I was sitting there like, what the hell?
It's a deep song when you think about it, because like the guy's just like he wants to die,
But like,
he
you
can't
can't tell
tell
anyone.
anybody.
And he's on
just
life
stuck.
support and whatnot. He's like, yeah.
He can't tell anybody just end it. Like, I don't want to do this no more. He's just there.
It's horrible. Have you heard the song, Josh?
No.
Okay,
you need
we'll
to
show
hear
it to you after
No.
Jamie, pull up the clip.
No! Jamie, sit the fuck down. Jamie, fuck off. Okay, I don't want to see that shit. I'm good.
This
this.
is
So, yeah,
crazy.
it was horrible.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I think there's only like 2 things in in media that has put me into that state where like my mind's fucked, and that was one of the things.
Oh, you know what fucked me up when I was younger? Bloody Mary.
Oh, I did that
yeah.
once.
That shit fucked me up.
Dude, it was those are some crazy stories, and then like you're in the room and you're like Bloody Mary, and then you just,
No,
like, look
I never
around, you're
did
like,
it.
You never did it.
I did
No,
that.
I was like in the 3rd grade or 4th grade.
I was in the.
And I had
in kindergarten. Wait, no,
and I
I
had
was
some
4.
dickhead friends who were like talking
I
about
was
it,
4.
right? I had a bunch of friends who was talking about it, and it just scared the shit out of me. So I didn't like. Whenever I used the restroom for the next like year and a half, maybe more than that, the lights were on and the door was open.
Oh yeah, I still.
What, you shit in the dark? Is that what I'm hearing
The
now?
lights were on and the door was open. I didn't close the bathroom fucking door because I was terrified.
Dude, I used to just like
I wouldn't look in the mirror.
Whenever I left, like
I wouldn't look at the mirror, bro. I was terrified.
I would step out of the restroom and then turn off the lights and quickly shut the door as fast as I could,
Mm-hmm.
and then walk off.
Yep. Yep. No, I was terrified of bathrooms for a solid year and a half.
No. Yeah, when I was 4, like when I was living in my old house, the shit was like busted. I mean, it was a nice house, but
It
like
was creaky.
internally, if you looked at like the structure of it, not from like living inside it, but like the actual structure of it, I'm pretty sure it was pretty busted. It was getting old. It was a nice house though, but
It made noises.
not really. But there were rats.
Oh, okay.
You know that.
Mhm.
They were in the attic. So
Yeah,
not
of
much
course.
we could have done. But me, my sister, and her friend, they wanted to do the whole Bloody Mary thing, so we did it. Like lights were off and everything. We were in my sister's
And the
room.
rats made
We
sounds.
we did it. No, when we turned the lights on, I shit you not, there was 3 people in the mirror, and it wasn't us. It was a little girl, a little boy, and an elderly man. And for the following like 2 years after that, I would like wake up in the middle of the night to see an elderly man standing in the corner of my room, and I'd freak out and have breakdowns, and my mother would have to come in and like take me to her room and whatnot, and then for like maybe 6 months at some point, I would every night in the middle of the night get out and sneak out of my room. I'd run over to my sister's and my mother's, and I'd just lay there because I didn't want to be in that room anymore.
It doesn't happen anymore, right?
No,
It's
no,
not like that.
no.
You're not carrying. You're not carrying
ghosts with
encouragement
you?
with you, right?
Yeah,
You're not.
no. Once we moved out of that house, it stopped. But like, for the rest of the time in that house, yeah, I was not a happy camper. My mother would find me a lot waking me up for school and whatnot. And I was in the room with my sister, like sleeping between her and the wall, because I was just terrified.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You have any ghost stories?
I don't have any personal ghost stories.
No, I got one.
Not personally. My dad has told me a fuck ton.
Yeah. So, when I was younger, we lived over in Midland. We lived in a house with everybody, right? We had aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody. We all lived. All the kids were in one room, and like the adults were like in their own separate room. I think it was like 4 different rooms, but it was like a very haunted house. And we didn't realize how haunted it was. We thought we were just crazy. Till we went outside. We were all playing outside one time, and in the corner on the left side, there was a full-on like grave stone back out there. Like it wasn't like a headstone; it was just like cement in the ground. And it like I forgot it said a name, but I forgot what name it said. And it had a date on it, and so it was like that's a gravestone. Like somebody died here. And we would always see like random shadows, random figures. And I remember one time we were all playing, and then like all the kids were playing in one room. And what we did was we had a bunk bed, and then there was like beds on the bottom, right? So we would have the beds on the bottom, put like pillows at the bottom, and it would be like a cushion area. So we would go to the top of the bunk bed and just jump down and just land on it, right? So everybody was doing it. We were all taking turns, and it's my turn to go up there. And as soon as I go up, I see something on the corner of my eye on the right side in the hallway, pitch black, and it was just like a glowing, childlike figure in the corner. And I saw it like clear as day. It was just staring at me, freaked me out. And I was like, I didn't mention it until like later on, and then a lot of us like saw like figures. Like my cousin saw like a face in the shadows of like where like our fan was. It would like be like a fan, and then it would like turn into a figure where it's a face. And so then one day, after like a year and a half or something like that of being in the house, we decided to walk around the house, like turn off all the lights and just like take pictures, see what we could see. So I remember we took pictures of our couch, and like when you can see, like you can see in the picture, like somebody was sitting on the couch. Like it was pretty obvious. There was obviously like a person sitting there, and none of us were sitting down. We just took the picture, and then there was that one, and then there was somebody in the in like the kids' room area. There was somebody in there. I forgot exactly what it was. It was just like a figure. And then my mom would say like she saw a man in a top hat, and it was like he was like smoking a cigar in her room, in the corner of the room, just sitting down. They weren't like evil spirits; they were just there, right? So none of us would get harmed or anything like that. But we would just see them. And she said that like after we moved out, we lived in an apartment, and she said that she did a lot of research. And during this time for the research, she found out that a man used to live there, and it was like the same looking man that she saw: top hat, cigar, fancy dress, mustache, old school guy, like back in like the 40s or 50s or whatever. He lived there, and he died in that house. And like there was a whole story about him and his wife. They split up or something like that, and then he was like super depressed in that house. And then he died. So he died in that house, and then she contacted like the grandson or whatever of the guy, and then the grandson told my mom like the full story, and then like she was like we saw that stuff in that house, and we just kind of chilled in that house for a while, but then we moved out, and then yeah, I mean nowadays we just see like regular shadows sometimes.
Regular ghosts.
Some shadows sometimes.
Yeah,
some people walking, weird noises, stuff like that.
This is why I don't honestly feel the desire to get a house. Because I feel like,
You'd be like,
whenever there's ghosts, it's always a house. It's never an apartment that has ghosts.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just going to stay in apartments. I don't need a house. Fuck that shit. Because apparently, when I was younger, my whole family lives in this one house. I don't know where it was. It was like...
You guys live in fucking orphanage? Like, the entire family, 20 of us.
I mean, like,
family.
Like, my whole family, as in my mom and dad, were in the same house at the time.
Yeah.
They don't live in the same house anymore. That's what I meant. You dickhead.
Continue.
We lived in a house. I don't remember what it was. It was like marquee or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. That's not
really important to the story.
Not important. Anyway, my dad said he always saw like really tall figures at each of the corners of the house, like the corners at the outside of the house. He saw like really tall, like I'm talking like 9-8 feet, like 10.
Oh my god, you were playing Half-Life.
10-foot dark black figures in the corners of the house. They would run away when he went out to chase him with a bat. Because he's like that, apparently.
He would chase figures with a bat?
He would chase them with he went outside with a bat.
Schizophrenic the way he's making it sound like.
It sounds like his dad was schizo.
No.
Did only your dad see these, or did the rest of the family too?
I mean, I think it was just dad.
Oh,
I think
but wait,
his dad had a problem.
There's a connection. Wait,
Okay.
So he calls, of course, we're a Christian family, so he calls his cousin, brother, whatever, he's a priest, and he brings...
Father.
Hey,
Father, help!
Father, help! Father, help! Yeah, he calls a priest, which he was related to, his buddy, cousin, friend, brother, whatever.
From another mother.
He was related to cousin, friend.
I had an uncle who's
Brother
a
from
friend.
another
Yeah,
mother.
continue.
man.
I have a friend uncle, okay?
A frunkle?
A frungle? Yeah, a frungle. And he had his team go around, like, cleanse the house, whatever, cleanse the yard. And a girl that was with them described the figures to him without have ever heard anything about the figures. Like, in exact detail. And they're at each of the corners of the house. And apparently there's some old, like, fucking Indian burial ground where the house was. So that was just fucking weird. And my dad had, like, so many of those stories in different occasions, but I've never seen anything, so I'm pretty. I believe him because he doesn't lie to me. But
He's never lied to you?
no, he doesn't lie to me.
Does he still see these figures? Josh?
No, he doesn't. They're the same fucking figures, and they're not this. He doesn't tell stories with the same fucking figures.
Oh.
It's
Does he
different
Does he
shit.
draw them sometimes in very scratchy form?
No, no, he doesn't. He does not, in fact.
Interesting.
Okay, intriguing.
That's crazy.
That's the farthest. Wait, I think that's the only ghost story I have.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's another one that's not really a ghost story, really. I mean,
Tell it.
kind of.
Yep.
I mean, I went to me, Tyler, and some friends went to an Airbnb like last summer, and we just stayed like I think 2-3 nights there. But there on like the first or second night, we just heard knocking on all the doors after like 12 p.m. And like it was just on the doors, the windows. Sometimes we were just knocking all the time. Like not all the time, but it was like once in a while, just like straight.
Yeah, that was
Knocking.
the good thing you didn't know about doors. That was the vampires. If you let them in, you'd be fucked.
It fucked with me because then later, like a different time, like a few weeks later, I went to Tyler's house, and there was knocking on his fucking bathroom door. From the inside of the door, there's no windows in his bathroom. There was knocking on it.
Now, Josh, were you the only one who was hearing these knocking?
No, everyone heard the fucking knocking.
You schizo too? Were you drawing figures too, Josh?
No, I think Abby's haunted by a ghost.
Who?
Abby,
Yeah,
a friend that went with us. You don't know Abby. It's fine.
Oh, so Abby's the one who's bringing the problem.
Yeah, because she was there that time too.
Conjurer.
There
She was there both
doing
times.
She's summoning some stuff around, yo.
Dude,
She's over there with the crystals and everything. The
But-
book, I bet she has a book.
No, apparently,
Witches.
like she started hearing knocking at her house after the Airbnb instead of Tyler. I didn't.
That's crazy.
I was fine.
Someone wore their cross that day.
I wear my cross every day. My cross is always on me.
Not today.
And my room has like 3 or 4 Bibles in it.
That's nice. He's got like a square. It's just
Triangle.
a protective square. Puts it in every corner of the house. We're protecting the house.
I'm a godly man. What can I say?
Fair. That's crazy.
There was one time in that same house that
I get with the houses, man.
I was
I get with the houses.
well, it was the same house.
It's
You know,
just houses, man. I hate
the second house I lived in didn't have any issues like that. But what are y'all doing? What the fuck?
But
What are you doing, the poor guy?
I was petting him.
I heard the
Yeah.
slapping in your stomach.
No, it was his ear.
Yes.
His ear
His
hit
ear
him.
hit your stomach.
No, his ear was hitting my hand.
You were fucking.
See?
You smacked your stomach. You bare your stomach.
It was in store.
His stomach's out, by the way.
Don't judge my stomach.
Anyways, there was one night where I remember like I was laying with my mother and like I woke up freaking the hell out. Like I was screaming, and I don't know why, but every time I opened my eyes, I would just see faces, and it scared the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah, so much stuff.
Yeah, like I was freaking the hell out.
Mm.
My mother was like trying to console me, like calm me down and whatnot, and it was like 12 a.m. 1 a.m. I'm losing my shit, and like I was sitting there like in a fetal position, afraid to open my eyes because like there was just so many faces that were freaking me
He
out.
had full schizo moment.
Yeah. You never go full schizo.
He went full schizo for the song
Never
like
go full
15
schizo.
minutes. His mom was like, Aiden, stop it! They're not there!
Yeah, she was like, I'll go get you some water, and I was freaking out. I was like, I didn't want her to leave, but then like I was like, yeah, go get me water. It'll make it a lot better. And I was just freaking out the entire time.
That's when Aiden found out he accidentally got drugged.
It was just joy. Psychedelics. Straight up. Just straight up psychedelics.
His sister planted some stuff.
And that's when his
She got
addiction
mad at
started.
him. Now you're gonna go tripping balls, man.
That'd be so fucked up.
Dude, imagine you're just
It's
like,
like, you fucking came to my room, you didn't close my door.
you
Fuck
stole
you.
my candy bar.
You
Like,
stole my
how-
candy bar,
Yeah,
you
that
turned
was-
off my light, and then
Yeah.
you left my room open.
Now you're getting high.
Now you're getting fucked up.
Yeah, that's definitely the argument, the fights me and my sister. Dude, me and
I
my
crumbled
sister-
shrooms in your.
Me and my when me and my sister like would fight, dude. I was of course like 5 years old. And I'm roughly like 70% her height. We would throw down. Like I would fight dirty because of course I'm at a strength disadvantage here. I'm 5. She's like 12, and so I would do like it would be a match of the century type shit. Like my mother would watch too. She would just be like, "Yeah, you got this. Come on!" She would just be cheering like, "Woo!
Kick his ass!"
As me and my sister are literally just like fucking throwing down the middle of the living room. She would only get in the way, or she would only stop if things were going too far, like someone was actually getting hurt.
Dude,
Yeah.
one time
I was fun. I was like 3. I didn't know what was happening.
My mom usually tries to stop me and my brother whenever we fight. Because she's like, y'all gonna break something. She's not worried about us. She's like, you're gonna break shit.
No, my mother was fine so long as we stayed in the designated carpet square.
Even if we were in the designated carpet square.
she puts a taped square around
Even
it.
if we were in
Don't
that
leave.
square, we would start fighting. We'd be like, stop fighting. And we're like, bruh, ruin the fun.
One time I scared my little sister. She was walking out, and I turned around, like I was behind her. I scared her. She freaked out. She had a pen and a paper in her hand. Turned around, stabbed me in the neck with a pin, and it full on like was stuck in there. And I had to, like rip it out, and like a hole was like in my neck for like a week straight. And I was like, bro, did you just actually just stab me? Like I was freaking out. Like I thought I was gonna die.
She had some good instincts. I mean,
Like she straight up said, stab.
Did she like feel bad about it?
No, she's like, that's what you get.
that's fair though. That's what
No
you get
apologies for
doing shit.
stabbing
There was
you.
zero apology. She said, that's what you get. You deserve it. And I was like, bro.
That's fair though. I mean, you started shit. She ended it clearly.
Stabbed you in the neck.
She went for the killing blow. Like, damn.
You were this close to being unalived.
Yeah. She
My
aimed,
pin.
she aimed any further down towards your artery, you're done.
For
bro.
real.
That was
You've been
luck.
out.
That was pure luck.
I'm just lucky she didn't have enough force to actually do damage. I mean, it was enough to, like, make a hole, but, like, it wasn't enough to, like, kill me.
All I'm imagining when he says make a hole is just a chunk of his neck is just gone. Like there's
No.
no blood, nothing, just gone.
Like, imagine,
Just a chunk.
imagine, like, when like, they draw blood, and there's, like, that little hole in there. It's about that.
Oh, like a tiny hole.
Yeah. It wasn't anything crazy, but, like, it was, like, it, like,
I definitely imagine like a finger-sized hole.
yeah.
no, like, it was in there, and then it was, like, if nobody touched it, it was just dangling there. Like, it was inside of me.
Okay.
It was deep enough to where, like, it didn't just,
So that was like maybe a centimeter in your neck.
yeah.
Okay. I imagine like a full like maybe half inch. Just
She didn't have enough force to do that.
I'm glad.
So, luckily, because I think she was, like, what, 5 at the time or something?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Fuck.
This is a vast change of the story.
That's change.
Holy damn!
Whew.
Yeah. I think I was 8 and she was like 5, and then I like scared her and she just stabbed me in the neck, and I freaked out because I
That's
was
crazy.
like,
Dude, that's crazy reaction.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Instincts as
I
a
was
5-year-old.
thinking this is like maybe you're 16 or so. She's like 13.
No.
In her fucking crazy teen phase.
Yeah,
Which
no.
didn't
At
end.
5, she turned around and went, "Yeah!"
Yeah. Ah! I've had nightmares about that.
nightmares about.
Like
I
me
lived
doing
it.
it. Like me doing it. Like I stabbed someone with a screwdriver.
Oh yeah,
They broke it.
that's not nightmares. That's regular dreams, man.
No, it was a nightmare because if it was so real, I felt like I was in like the dream. You know those dreams you have?
Josh was convinced he was gonna go to jail.
No, I didn't
He's
stab
like,
a random
"Great,
person.
I killed
They broke into
somebody."
my house, so I stabbed them with a screwdriver, and then they were dying on the floor. And I called the hospital and I ran
What?
Your house? You
out of
your
my
house?
house.
What
I
the
ran
heck?
out of my house. The weird thing is, I ran to my dad's house, but my dad doesn't live anywhere near my mom. I don't know how the fuck I got there.
He just
Dream logic. You took 3
hey,
steps.
like Forrest Gump. He's like, and that day I just started running.
I just started running. I started running.
Not running.
Started running.
Start running.
Now I just get sleep paralysis, and it's really sad.
Dude, I had.
It's not sad, it's scary.
So this one time I was asleep, right? Or I was trying to fall asleep, and I remember I was facing the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had heard something, and I woke up, and when I opened my eyes, like everything was all like blurry, like I was all discombobulated. You know how like in a movie when they throw a grenade or something like that, and like you just hear ringing, and everything moves all slow.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And I turned around because like I couldn't really move, but I managed to like throw my body around.
Yeah.
And I saw at my door there was 2 guys. One was shorter, one was taller. The tall one was about like 6'3". Short guy was about like 5'7" or so, 5'8". And they were both wearing glasses, and they both had like that white shirt, black tie, black dress pants. Like they
Oh,
dress.
Men in Black.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Was this a dream or is this real life?
This
I
is a
forgot.
dream, this is a
Okay,
dream.
continue.
So.
Because I like stand at his door every now and then. I just open him, stand there, and all he sees is a silhouette.
No,
Like
it wasn't.
I've
Men
done
in
it
Black
before.
either.
Whoa.
It's not Men in Black. They didn't have suits on.
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean,
It was just a white shirt.
It was just a white shirt.
and
Like
black tie.
imagine,
Oh,
white shirt,
like
black
a
tie.
like a 1950s.
Yeah.
Like when they're watching the space people, like the mission control.
What the fuck?
1950s mission
Just say
control.
casual business.
They're watching the
casual-
space people.
They're watching the space people. 1950s?
1950.
I mean, that's not what the space.
You know what I mean, man. Anyways, back to my story.
He doesn't know what business casual is.
Anyways, back to my story.
My bad.
Continue, sorry.
I turned around, I saw them standing there, and they just like stared at me, right? And then I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And I couldn't move. And then I was like trying to like wake myself up and like move any way I could. And then finally I woke up. And when I woke up, I was facing the wall still. And I woke up and I was like, when I woke up and I turned and they were just gone. And I was freaking out. Like I couldn't go back to sleep. This is at like 3 a.m. and I did not go back to sleep for the rest of the night. And I was just freaking out. And like I don't know what it was or what happened or why it happened. But it just happened.
And was this a recent dream or
This happened
how many years back?
like 2 years ago.
Years ago, okay.
I would say, yeah, about 2 years ago.
Josh, I think I know what you do.
No. No.
I swear to God,
No.
if you do that to me,
No.
I would probably cry.
He wakes up, sees us, just.
But
Have
yeah,
y'all?
that dream was crazy.
Oh, have y'all ever been able to like feel things in your dreams, like physically feel things,
Yes.
like on your physical body, and not just like imagine you feeling things,
The fuck does that even mean?
like physically feel things touch you.
When I'm asleep and I'm in a dream, I don't feel my body. I feel
Like-
what's in the dream.
Yeah, it like
Are you
my
talking about-
dream body.
Yeah, but like,
No, like
what you're describing is sleep paralysis, and no, you're the only one who.
No,
you're the
yeah,
only one who
like
has
sleep
that.
paralysis, but there's like actual things that are like I'm in my room obviously, but like I feel a presence on me.
That's called sleep
Sometimes.
paralysis.
No,
No, that is sleep
no,
paralysis.
because my brother has sleep paralysis sometimes, but
Well,
but his sleep
that
paralysis,
doesn't
he
happen
just
to
can't
everyone.
move, right?
No, it doesn't happen to everyone. That's how sleep paralysis
Yeah.
works.
Usually, you just can't move, right? You can feel like, oh, I'm restricted.
No, but
But I feel like one time, it was like really bad. It was sucked ass. I didn't sleep that night after that. I went to sleep and I woke up. Obviously couldn't move.
continue. We're listening.
Okay, you're fucking mumbling over there.
I didn't move shit. I didn't say shit.
I saw your mouth.
I
move.
mouthed something.
Fuck you. But I woke up and I felt like a whole ass body on me, right?
That's sleep paralysis.
Right.
Sleep paralysis.
And like I felt hands start to choke me out on my neck,
That's sleep paralysis.
and my legs felt my legs being moved.
Damn,
Wrong
she was
table.
getting freaky that night, huh?
No, I thought I was about to get raped.
This man goes, I don't have sleep paralysis, and then describes sleep paralysis.
It's like it was so bad. I was like actually terrified. I didn't sleep for the next like day.
Nice.
Josh is sitting there. He has like fucking duct tape around his ass.
Bro, I
shaking.
He's like, dang, my sleep
That's-
paralysis Steven went crazy last night.
like, I felt like two hands on my throat,
Dude was trying to get
like
some.
straight up choking me out. They'd move my legs to the sides, and I felt like a presence just pushed down on me. It was gross. I hate it so much.
You don't even know. It was your brother just sleepwalking.
My brother doesn't live in my house. My brother does not live in my house. He's not even in the fucking city.
There's some guy who just broke in. He's like looking for a good time.
And just realized he couldn't move my legs. He's like, oh, dude, what the fuck?
Too difficult. Too much
God
work.
damn.
He's like, I gotta stretch before I do this.
I'm gonna fucking strain something. Shit.
He pulls his back
Gonna
out. That's
pull
why,
him.
that's why he left. He pulled his back out.
He pulled his back and he ran away. He was like, oh, fuck. And then he sprinted up. My 80-pound legs.
That's crazy.
Some great stories. You know what's probably you know what's even crazier is the fact that our lower body is heavier than like Eva's little sister's entire body.
Well, my one leg
Yeah.
is damn near as heavy as her.
That's crazy. Your little sister can't even leg press the weight of our leg.
That's probably true.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like if I just like put a leg like this, she'd be stuck.
She'd be done for.
Just
you know the movies where like the building collapses or something like that, and a beam falls on their like
it'd
legs
be like
and they
that.
can't move.
It'd be like that. It's like exactly like
Yeah,
that.
oh, too bad. Sucks to suck, I guess. Guess you're sitting and watching the movie.
I guess you're watching the movie with us.
I guess you're watching the movie with us, huh?
Oh, sucks for you. It's like
That's how I
No!
do things. I just leg on her.
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to watch this shit.
You know-
Jiggy! He's fine.
Oh my God. How could you punch Jiggy across the room
Dude,
like that?
There's been over.
How could you
there's-
fucking punch him like
There's
that?
been worse things that have nearly occurred.
That's crazy.
What do you mean?
Him dying
Oh, okay.
from
That's
the sheer weight of me.
that's fucked up, man.
It's not intentional.
No, I get it.
You know, sometimes our legs are like so heavy, right? That like, if it was a little small puppy, then they could crush the dog. You know, like one time.
My dog, my personal dog, right?
Oh, yeah,
I've
yeah,
almost crushed my dog a few times too. Like I've sat down, and my dog didn't want to move, and just almost got dead. Like it was this close.
Nice.
Dude, there was. You didn't speak up first. It was real quick. There was one time I was playing games and whatnot, and like I stand up when I'm playing games, right? And so I had my left foot on the couch, right foot on the ground. My dog was underneath my left foot, like just laying next to the couch.
Oh no!
And yeah,
You
dude.
stepped on him, didn't you?
One time, I moved my foot to stand, and I'm glad what ended up happening was my foot was a little bit like sideways, and so like I like deflected off of her ribs and landed next to her, but it freaked me the hell out. She didn't move or nothing. She just I was like, what the fuck?
This is the little white one.
I damn nearly killed her.
The little white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sheep looking one.
Yeah.
Sheep
Baba
looking-
black sheep.
Yeah.
Baba black sheep.
Baba white sheep. What?
She ain't white.
She ain't
Brown.
She's brown. She's brown. But she ain't black.
I would say more gray.
Well, now she's getting gray. She used to be a nice, vibrant brown, though. I have pictures when she was a pup. Very nice. Vibrant.
Speaking of dogs, like what kind of dog would you want? Like what's your dream dog? What's your dream dog?
Personally, a Great Pyrenees, and so for Halloween, you know, dress them up as Amaterasu from Okami.
Oh, nice.
Which is a great game.
What kind of dog would you like, Josh?
I want a fucking Tibetan Mastiff, and as I've recently found out, they don't live for 3 years. I swear they live for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know what
But
dog
I
would
don't
live
know.
for 3 years.
I don't know where I got this idea. I think it was probably TikTok.
I feel like
I
that's
think
like a
TikTok's
bird.
slow. I think
No,
TikTok
even
lied to me.
birds live longer than that.
Birds live longer than that.
What animal would live 3 years?
I don't fucking know.
A bug.
Oh,
That's 3 days.
I want 2 different animals or
Two
some
different
shit.
animals?
Oh,
I
a
want-
hamster.
Oh, a hamster.
A hamster.
Yeah,
Hamster.
probably because they keep dying in random ways.
I want to get a hamster just to find out how you die.
Like, that's horrible.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna intentionally do it, but I'm curious. I'm gonna put in a logbook every day what's going on.
Puts him
When-
in a room with a fork and an outlet. And see that. That'd be crazy. Just like put him in like different scenarios where you could die. Just see if he does it.
But like, I can imagine it dying, but not in the way intended. It would be like some fucking.
He ate the fork.
He ate the fork. He ate the fork.
Fell off the couch. Showed him.
I had to get on the couch in the first place. It wasn't even on the couch. It was on the floor. A cat ate half of it. I don't even own a cat. What?
Oh fuck!
Made meatballs. It was not a meatball.
When they did the autopsy, it was 80% meatball. It was so long. We've lost Josh.
He's done.
He's done for. He's cooked.
He's bouncing off the walls. He's actually playing with his train set right now.
I'm sweating.
The train stopped now.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Intense play session. It sounded like the tea was ready, man.
So the other animal that I wanted was a cat.
Other animal.
I was trying to talk about that, and then you went to
Damn.
hamsters.
Sorry.
You cut me off.
The cat. What kind of cat would
I
you
want
like?
bed mastiff and a fucking the big fucking one.
Oh, the one that's naked and has no fur?
No,
Yeah, that
no,
one.
no. I want what the fuck? A Maine Coon.
A man. Oh, the huge
The
ones?
fucking huge one?
Yeah, those
Alright.
things are huge.
I need to search this up. Believe
You've
it or
never
not.
seen
No.
a Mancoon?
Well,
Bro,
I'm
they're
sure
fucking
I have,
massive,
but
bro.
I don't-
I'm telling, like,
I
they're
don't
like-
think I can recall it.
They're probably
They're the Tibetan Mastiff of cats.
yeah, pretty much.
How do you? Oh, Maine Coon.
Maine Coon.
I'd
yeah,
say
it's-
they're the
it's
size of a
it's
mid-sized dog.
It's nah. They could get big. They
can get big.
They can get as big as a large dog.
Yeah, no, they can get real fucking big.
What is this
They're
thing?
really long.
They're long, they're big.
It's like the size of a husky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're big as fuck. I want one. I want
Bro, that's not a cat.
That's a tiger.
That's a lynx.
Dude, that's not a home pet. That's not domesticated at all.
They're actually really cuddly.
One of the two are definitely dying when you step out.
They're apparently like really.
They just
cuddly.
go to war every single time you leave.
They come back with battle scars.
You're gonna put a door between them. They're still got break through the door.
Oh, the thing is, they're really fucking expensive.
Oh yeah.
I could imagine any
Like-
pet over the size or over the weight of like 50 pounds.
I'm
is
talking like
expensive.
like thousands of dollars.
Not like a teacup poodle. Those things are expensive.
Those are
The teacup series.
teacup series are expensive, bro.
Yeah, those things they're like super duper small for no reason. Just because we were like, you
decided
know
to-
what?
Yeah,
Let's just make them smaller.
let's just genetically breed it to where it's fucked. It ain't useful to shit.
And just like that's how the pug was invented.
Yeah.
We were just like, what? Let's see what happens.
Oh,
That's pretty much what
I'm
happened.
curious.
Yeah, Maine Coons, like minimum, I think $3,300.
$3,300 for the big cat,
And that's like the minimum.
dude. You
They can
can
get
get
like,
that.
I think, like
You can get that at the
8,000.
carnival.
8,500 is the largest price I'm seeing right
I
now.
want one big cat, please.
One big cat.
You gotta name a big cat.
Oh,
Big cat and big, dog.
cat.
I mean, I
Big
think
cat,
maybe
big dog.
one cat.
That's great.
Maybe these ones just suck. Maybe these categories just ass. Cause I see like 1,000.
Josh is gonna get the husky and the Tibetan Mastiff. He's gonna name Big Dog and Bigger Dog.
Big dog, bigger dog, and
Big cat.
Big cat.
big cat. Now for a bigger cat.
Bigger cat.
When am I gonna get a bigger cat? I'm gonna go to the
He
jungle.
just gets a tiger.
It's a tiger. It's a tiger. I named this one Tank.
A tank.
Tank. There's a tank. I ride him into battle.
I won him in a battle. It
I
was-
ride him into battle.
Oh, I thought you said you won him. You went toe to toe with Tank, and since you won, Tank just follows you now.
You
Bro,
domesticated him
that
that
would be
way.
fucking sick. I want to get like some like.
That's how we get my pet bear.
No, yeah, my
I
pet
beat him
bear.
up and domesticated
After I get my mechanical gloves, obviously, my. power gloves.
Yes. Once Tank rips your arm off, and you go back for round 2.
Yeah, once I get power gloves,
She
I'm gonna
need
fight
to
a
power
bear.
up.
well, I want to wrestle the bear, right? So I need to have like mechanical.
Do you think you
Upgrades.
can wrestle a bear?
No,
Like, what,
Okay.
what animal do you think you can wrestle?
depends on the kind of bear,
I've had
right?
this discussion.
Because
yeah.
like I think I can take a sun bear.
A sun bear?
A sun bear
Which
is
one?
just a big dude in a suit, pretty much. Like, let's be honest.
I
A
swear
sun
I
bear
had
is
this
just a big
conversation
man in a
before.
suit. I can fight a big man in a suit.
Dude, sun bears, I'm pretty sure they get pretty aggressive.
I can fight a sun bear.
I'm pretty sure they're like one of the most aggressive bears
No.
besides a polar bear. Polar bears are crazy.
No, I'm gonna be real. Look at this sun bear. You might get cooked by the sun bear.
Dude, sun bears
I
are
don't think so, bro.
they're crazy,
No,
bro.
the way it looks though, it looks like it's built to throw hands.
Yeah.
That thing looks like it's built to use them claws.
It's like a 5'7" guy with a height complex. He's gonna beat you
Nah,
up.
bro, I'd beat his ass. I can fuck up a sun bear. Don't act like I can't.
I don't think you can. I think he beats you up.
Why
No.
is one of the first articles I see a side-by-side picture of a sun bear standing up, which looks disgusting, first of all, and then the second picture beside it is some dude in a bear costume cooking. That is a mascot. Like, what is...
That's awesome.
What is going on
Look
here?
at this fucking thing. I can beat its ass.
Dude, look
Dude,
at the claws on that thing,
that-
bro.
One swipe.
if
dude,
it
you're
wanted
gone.
to-
It does have claws. It does have crazy claws.
It could just beat you.
Nah.
I mean, it's a very light bear, though.
It
I
is
think-
a
but-
light bear, and it does have the tendency to run away instead of fight. But if you like,
If
are
you
trying
corner
to-
it back,
if you
like-
if you're trying to fight it, bro, then you're just gonna. I don't think you're gonna live.
Yeah, I can't
A
imagine. you
declawed
going
sun bear, I can beat it.
Okay, well, you can't make it to like your
Declawed.
You
favor.
can't nerf the
You
sun
can't
bear.
nerf it just
I
because
can
you'll
nerf
lose.
the sun bear.
You can't just
Declawed sun bear, I beat its ass.
You can't just nerf the sun bear so you can win. That's not how this works.
Declawed sun bear.
He's
Okay,
like,
the
he's like,
biggest
I could beat a
natural animal I
kangaroo
could
if he
beat.
didn't have a tail. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could because it's not really
Balance.
it's not really balanced and it's retarded.
Just fall over.
I don't know. I mean,
Just flop
yeah.
around. Like a dead fish.
Like you can nerf anything enough and beat anything.
I could be a polar bear just without arms and legs and
As
teeth,
long-
and it's all legs. Huh?
As long as the polar bear doesn't have a body, I can beat it.
Just the head. I can take it on.
I can take it on. I can take it on.
I could beat an alligator if it didn't have teeth.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
What's
It
it
might-
gonna do to me?
Roll
Claws.
you a lot.
It's just gonna
have like
it's just
drown
gonna make you
you.
spin.
Just gonna drown you.
Their claws aren't enough because they're like right here. So it's
Yeah,
not
but
enough.
like it will like bite you and then.
I don't think you know how the
Also,
physique of an alligator.
also, it's alligator have strong jaws. They'll just break your bones.
that's true. It'd probably break your bones.
You break your bones and then you would
You
not
think
be able
it-
to stand.
You think it'll crush my arm?
Yes.
Your arm certainly.
Certainly
you know
your
what,
arm.
man?
Certainly.
It might
Gla-
not crush my arm,
Glass cannon
perhaps,
over
but
here.
your arm would be fucking paste.
How many
Okay.
times have you broke those things?
Only once each, okay?
Once each. Once per. It's okay. No,
Okay.
realistically, biggest animal you can fight.
Realistically, we kind of biggest as like longest or like tallest.
Largest
Mass.
In
mass?
I don't know.
mass.
I think I could take a gator. I think I can.
An
wrestle
alligator?
it. I think I could do it because it's not as hard as long as it's not in water. That's the only way. You gotta
don't-
get it out of water,
It'll
and then
chase
he'll
It'll chase you
he'll
out of
chase
Yeah,
you.
that's
you. It'll
true.
chase you out of the water.
So you get him out of water. You stay behind him. The most tricky part is
Getting behind them.
getting behind him and staying away from the tail. You have to move away from the tail,
Mhm.
and you have to like make sure it doesn't hit you because once they can sweep you.
Yeah.
So like once they get you, they sweep you, double leg takedown, bro. Then they go. And
Lone
eat
Star
you.
leg sweep.
Yeah, that one.
The Lone Star leg sweep. That's
then-
an actual thing.
Yeah. You do like a spin of Rooney, and then you just like sweep
No,
your
like
legs.
apparently Texas is the thing we're known for is the Lone Star leg sweep.
What? Is
Yeah.
it like a wrestling move?
No, it's
Or
just
is
fighting.
Is it a
In
dance?
In fighting, like street fight. We're known for the Lone Star leg sweep.
That
Sounds like I
insane.
need to learn my next technique, my next
I
skill.
Like that's apparently
Next
we're
skill
known
to
for.
use in mutual combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if I get into a
gonna
fight
call it
at
out,
the beach, I
check
don't
the
know
move.
nothing. Because I'm at the beach, I'm just gonna like challenge somebody in mutual combat.
Mutual
See-
combat. Let's go right now.
Like
Let's
as long,
go.
as long as like you both agree, you're good to go.
You need a cop.
We need to tell cop too.
You need to tell cop.
Yeah, but as well, if you have witnesses, it's good enough.
No, you need to tell cop.
Not if the cop's not nearby. You're gonna go hunt down a cop.
Yes.
Call
No.
911.
Hey,
Oh,
no,
see, no, I'm declaring mutual combat on.
Mutual
what's your name?
combat. With,
On what's your name? First and last.
date of birth, please.
Okay. Yeah. All right. 12/04/26. What the fuck? They're from the future. Don't worry about it.
They're from the UK.
What? Yeah, the date was
Backwards.
04 was the year. 26 was the day.
Yeah. December
course.
26th.
December 26th,
According to
2004.
George.
Of course. That's what that was.
I mean, valid. You have to be at least 17 to declare mutual combat.
Oh. It's like, sir, it says here that this person you're fighting is -2.
Sir, I think they lied about their age.
I think
I don't
someone's
think they
lying.
give you the right word.
Sir, I don't think they're telling the truth.
I don't think that's it.
Why would you say that? Because it's 2024. What about it?
It is?
Really?
I thought it was 2012.
No, wait. Sir, that's not better. Sir, that's worse.
Sorry,
I thought
my
it was
family
30-20.
teaching about time.
I don't know how to do math.
I wasn't taught the
I was homeschooled.
the
And I still felt
what
bad.
what do they call it?
Dude, for a second, I couldn't tell if you were actually struggling. Or if you just
I don't know, but you're making me have a stroke.
Yeah, stop, dude. You're
they
hurting my head.
They didn't teach me arithmetics, right? That's what it's called when you do the.
Dude, please stop. You're hurting my head.
You're actually
Please,
hurting.
when you
bro.
put the
I
number,
can't tell if you're joking at this point.
when you put one number with the other number and it makes the third number.
Anyways, I'm confident I can at least take a black bear, but I'd lose an arm.
Yeah,
Certainly.
like
Maybe the use of a leg, but I didn't lose an entire leg.
so you think a black bear is more likely to kill you than a sun bear?
I think I can take a black bear.
I don't think you can take a black bear.
I think I can take a black bear.
I think you lose.
I
the black
think
bear.
I can at least end it with a stalemate, but me dying last.
What?
I could take a black bear. No, I could take a black bear. I wouldn't like be uninjured.
Oh, so if I say, "Oh, you couldn't do it," but Josh says it, all of a sudden, no one's gonna say anything about that. It's the same circumstance.
This man thought he could beat a sun bear, said he couldn't beat a sun bear, and they went to a black bear.
I feel like a black bear would be
I
definitely
still
easier.
think it'd be a black bear.
I saw Sun Bear's talons, brother.
I think y'all both.
I feel like it's gonna throw more hands than it will bite you.
I can dodge a talon.
I think
I
y'all
can
both,
dodge calls.
y'all are both getting cooked.
I would dodge.
Oh,
I would
shit,
suplex the fuck out of
Hey,
a sun bear.
I'll get cooked.
Nah, bro. Look,
but, hey, I'm
what happens
cooking
is
first.
the sun bear it stands up, right? Just claw at me. I weave, right?
You're just gonna weave.
Do a duck under, get behind it, go right, smash its neck on the floor. It's heavy. So am I. It's dead, bro. And if it's not, I get up and run away, and then go do it again. It's not gonna learn. It's stupid.
Okay, guy.
It's dumb, bro.
I really think we should get like as many people as we can and just like
Fight
go
them?
toe to toe with a polar bear.
No.
Yes.
Dude,
No.
Everybody's dying.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah, but imagine the tail. At least one of us has to survive.
No, I think everyone's
I-
dying.
I think one person is gonna be like, everybody else is dead, so I'm gonna take off running, and the polar bear is gonna chase them down and kill them too.
Yeah.
No, what we'll do is we'll bring like Dylan so he can be like the scribe. He'll write down what's
He'll
happening.
be this. He'll
And
be,
then
he'll be
at a
writing it
distance,
down.
hiding in a tree.
Yeah.
Just writing everything down.
And then the second where he sees we're inevitably whatever you're
Inevitably.
gonna lose the battle, he just books it.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, he's
hops on a
white.
snowmobile.
He blends in well.
The bear smells things.
Dylan smells like. I ain't gonna say that. Nah,
He smells very nice, Aiden.
Yeah, he does. He'd be caught very easily. But I thought the polar bear would be full by the time it ate us.
I don't think it would eat us.
I think it would go for the kill.
It
It would
rather
murder
than
us
eat.
and continue killing people.
I don't know. With the state of the world right now, I know they're hungry.
Well, yeah, but like, if
It wouldn't stop mid-fight to eat us.
if you're,
I mean,
getting
once
more-
it kills the 8 people in front, I don't think to go for the skin and bones further. Like,
you're only
half of
bringing
my-
8 people to fight a polar bear.
hell yeah! Oh, you said only?
Only?
Oh, I thought exactly. We bring even more. It's fine. Like,
You need at least 30.
nah, that's too many people.
Nah.
We get in
You
the
take
way
them in waves, bro.
No. See, look.
We take them in
No,
waves.
wait.
We'll have like
30
3
people-
medics in the back.
No. It's 30 people, but we
Birthday.
all like climb onto each other, and we have to become like a big bear.
We're not a
a
mech.
human
all
bear.
right?
Not a
We
human
become a human bear, and we just
that
throw.
that just makes us.
I am man
useless.
bear.
No, and like one arm is like 4 or 5 people, and you just throw the arm.
I think we
And it's
could
like,
easily.
BAM!
I think we
BAM!
could easily get 3 people on the back of the polar bear and go for a chokehold.
That wouldn't work.
With 3 people, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, it
While the other 25 are like throwing hands.
You're aware how big a fucking
these
polar
are
bear
all
is,
gonna be
right?
hit and run tactics.
Are you
I'm
aware?
not saying we're gonna win.
Are you aware of how
I'm just
large a
saying
polar bear is?
I'm just saying the
I think
tactics.
a polar bear's neck
It's
is,
like
is
9
too
foot.
It's too wide for me to wrap around.
That's why there's 3 of us. We're gonna link arms.
Woo! We wouldn't be able to choke it out.
Yeah, eventually.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do it. There's too much muscle there.
You're right. Leg lock.
It would not
I
cut
feel-
off.
I feel like the legs-
I
Maybe,
feel like, you know what? 3 leg locks.
Because
Maybe,
if you can get the legs, then he can't really
and that's if
move.
he doesn't just.
Oh, I meant our
lock
legs around
his
its neck.
legs?
I think we could do that.
I don't know.
I think we
Nah,
can
if
win
we had
that.
a spear.
No, we gotta do it by hand. It's doing it by
fisticuffs,
hand.
man.
It's-
Mutual combat.
What if I take the bones of the first one who dies? and just stab the bear
Use
with
it
them.
as a club.
I'm not gonna say no to that because you're using what's on the battlefield. That's
Right,
fair.
so first person dies, I run up to him, take his spine. Obviously, that's
Okay,
the best.
yeah. Okay, wait. Let's take the spine. I think that's gonna be a little bit floppy and compared to a shin, a thigh bone.
Yeah, like some kind of leg bone.
I'll take the
Yeah.
spine and start whipping him, and then you take the leg bone and stab it. Come on.
This would mean you have to actually, like, the person's on the ground.
Dead.
It's got to be an intact spine, or else it's like half the weapon.
Oh, yeah. So he
you
dies.
take it, and you have to rip it out of his
Okay,
body.
listen. So I tell people he dies by the polar bear.
You
Really,
still gotta break the connections between each bone.
I
Yeah.
tell them he died by the polar bear, but really,
You gotta
I
sever
just,
the nerves.
I
and
just
all
like,
that stuff.
I cracked his neck and then I stole his spine. I did it. It was me.
We can't lose a man over that.
Just because you want to use your spine as a weapon.
Just yes.
You're only here to
Billy,
do
you're
sex.
coming as the armory. Come on.
Billy, come here. I'm the army. Come here, Billy. I'm the troops.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the troops, Billy. What do you mean?
It's a worthy sacrifice.
I would-
It needed to be made.
Your spine is mine. I'm keeping the head attached.
Jesus. It's like the worst sword ever.
Dude goes from using a fucking club. Once the skull breaks, it's a sword. It's a whip.
It's like a... What is it? A flail. Where it's like the end, and then like you just use the skull and you just whack people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna use the spine because at the bottom of the spine there's like a little tip.
The coccyx? The
Yes.
coccyx? Why am I struggling with the words today?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say.
The coccyx?
The streptococcus?
Yeah. The little tip.
Everyone gets strep throat like you.
What?
I've gotten the strep throat quite a few times.
Uh,
But I think I've become immune to it, so it's
sucks
fine.
to suck.
I think I've had it so much I'm immune to it.
Literally, since I got my tonsils removed, I've only gotten strep like maybe twice.
Oh, I got it more after.
We can beat the polar bear for bringing someone with AIDS.
You're
We'll
just
Throw him at
We'll lose.
We
We'll all
biochemical
lose.
warfare?
We'll
Ever.
lose, but at least it goes down
Fine.
later.
I'm not dying. We're dying.
Yeah, there we go.
That's crazy. You can use chemical warfare on a polar bear.
Yup.
That's not chemical warfare, that's biological warfare.
Same thing.
AIDS is now chemical.
And by the way, AIDS is a chemical.
It's just mass produced now.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well be.
I mean, you can do that,
Yeah.
technically. It's very unethical.
Very unethical.
very
but-
questionable.
You could.
Now, if everyone has AIDS, no one has AIDS.
It's just normal.
Once they all die, yeah.
No
No
one
one
has
will have
AIDS.
it.
Thank you, Patties and Buns, for listening to the Triple Decker podcast. You can find our socials in our bio. Please leave a like and drop a follow, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Right.
Read.